A supervisor at the Kimberley Magistrates Court and a civilian accomplice have been arrested in connection with fraudulent subsistence and travel claims amounting to thousands of rand. The court official, Patricia Vimby, who works in the cash office, and Ketleho Setona were apprehended after Setona was allegedly caught collecting over 6,000 rand in cash through a falsified claim. According to Sergeant Timothy Sam, spokesperson for the SAPS Northern Cape, the Anti-Corruption Unit launched an investigation into the alleged fraudulent activities, which were reported to police on October 2nd. The police arrested two suspects, a 44-year-old woman and a 42-year-old accomplice, who appeared in the Kimberley Magistrates Court on October 3rd, Sam confirmed. He added that both suspects have been released on bail and are expected to reappear in court on November 14. Investigations into the matter are ongoing.
The South African Police Service, SAPS, has applauded the country's justice system after 46 sexual offenders were sentenced to life imprisonment, while more than 2,000 others were arrested and remanded in custody over the past month. SAPS national spokesperson Lieutenant Colonel Amanda van Wyk described the development as a significant stride towards securing justice for victims of gender-based violence. The South African Police Service continues to record notable progress made in the fight against gender-based violence and femicide, said Van Wyk in a media statement issued on Saturday. During the month of September 2025, the Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences (FCS) units arrested a total of 2,320 suspects nationwide for crimes including rape, sexual assault, abduction, attempted rape, and other related offences. According to Van Wyk, the SAPS currently operates 176 FCS units across the country, supported by Serial and Electronic Crime Investigation (SESI) units at both national and provincial levels. Sol Plaatje University in Kimberley has appointed Professor Jose Franz as its new Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Research, Innovation and Postgraduate Studies, effective February 1, 2026. Franz joins from the University of the Western Cape, where she led major advances in research and innovation. With more than 30 years of experience, she is known for empowering young scholars and turning research into real-world impact. Acting Vice-Chancellor Professor Deborah Meyer says Franz's visionary leadership will help position SPU as a rising center of academic excellence and social transformation.
Mothibi Stad Police swiftly responded to information received regarding a stolen firearm at the Ganta Telang village in Mothibi Stad. This quick response led to the arrest of two male suspects aged 20 and 23 years old and the recovery of a pistol and ammunition. The complainant reportedly left his residence in Mothibi Stad on the 26th of September. On his return, he discovered that his firearm had been stolen. The matter was subsequently reported to the police, which led to the arrest. The duo are expected to appear in court soon on a charge of burglary residential. The public is reminded to store firearms unloaded in a compliance safe and follow legal storage and handling requirements in accordance with the Firearms Control Act 60 of 2000.
En nuus vanuit Postmasburg. Die Volle Evangelie Kerk in Postmasburg onder leiding van pastore Philip en Linda van Rensburg kyk met dankbaarheid terug na 'n suksesvolle sangaand Saterdag 18 Oktober in Blinkklip skoolsaal. Die funksie was 'n reuse sukses en die gaskunstenaar was ingevlieg vanuit Johannesburg. Die herdespaar bedank alle rolspelers betrokke insluitende die agbare burgemeester van Sansabarni. Gisteraand se sangaand was weer eens 'n bewys dat die dorp honger is vir sulke geleenthede waar talent tentoongestel word. Die gemeente vier eerskomende Sondag ook hul jaarlikse pastorale dag. Hierdie nuusbulletin was moontlik gemaak deur draadloos internetdienste, Andre de Beer Prokureurs en Compibits, almal besighede in Postmasburg wat die belangrike rol van die media verstaan, erken en ondersteun. Horizon Media, Noord-Kaap.